What's going on, everyone? It's me, Chris Hernandez of Level Up Time Studio, and I am back with another episode of Should Your Kids Play? And on today's episode, we're talking about GTFO. They say the best time of year for horror-related content is actually wintertime. And so, here I am to serve up some horror-based content. GTFO is a survival horror first-person shooter cooperative game that is solely for PC. This game is absolutely horrifying in that it will have you on the edge of your seat throughout every level. Players play as prisoners that are sent deeper and deeper into a creature-infested jail, scavenging for resources and completing missions that the Warden gives you. This game is a unique first-person shooter and survival horror game as it forces players to learn about different types of enemies, travel through areas without waking enemies up, and learning how to access the game's terminals in order to ping objectives. So, is there a social component? GTFO was developed to be played as a multiplayer cooperative game, which means that this game has a heavy social component and relies on team cooperation. I don't even know if a level could be completed by a single player. Sure, the early levels probably could, but as you descend deeper and deeper into the jail, puzzles become more complex and enemies get more difficult. So having team members adds extra firepower and even brains when it comes to strategy. This game just recently added matchmaking into it, which is why I'm recommending this game. It used to be that you would have to join the GTFO Discord and use the main chat lobby to look for teammates and then join a voice channel with them. Although most people I met on the Discord were extremely kind, there were trolls that would occasionally join our chat and blast music or even porn at super high volume. So matchmaking really adds an extra layer of protection from trolls when trying to play. Aside from that, I have to say that this game's community is the least toxic community in gaming that I have come in contact with. Players have no issue with having noobs on their team, so long as they listen. The last piece of the game's social component that I want to touch on is that you need a microphone to play this game. Strategy is key in surviving. In order to create a strategy or even communicate what you need from other teammates, you need to talk. So what's the cost here? Both money and time. GTFO is available, as I said before, for PC via the Steam store for $34.99. Now, as for time, there are several levels at the moment, and the game technically hasn't really left beta. So there could be even more content to come. So stay tuned for that. They have the roadmap on their website currently. I have easily spent 45 minutes to an hour completing a single level, as it depends whether your team wants to complete extra objectives or main objectives. Items and enemies also spawn in different locations every time a level is replayed, so this could consume even more time when replaying a level. So there's potentially endless hours of horror and fun at hand here. So what's my rating and what's the final approval? I would definitely say this game is 18 plus. There are just so many things that come to mind with this game and why it's for adults. And no, it's not the violence. It's mainly the co-op aspect of the game that worries me. I have a lot of problems with kids having microphones and communicating with adults. And the game's community is mostly adults. And it really doesn't matter to note this, but a lot of the community is also not based in the US. There are a lot of players from around the world, actually, that you will find in this game. Well, that's it for this video, everyone. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can get updated on all my content and all my weekly releases. Don't forget to also check out my official content calendar on my website, which I'll link in the description of this video. And thanks again for watching.